Before I start, I would like to make something abundantly clear. If you see some sweat on me, sorry, I'm a homo sapien. What can I say? Tonight, I wanted to do a video that's been on my mind for the past couple of weeks. I was going through my old videos just to kind of see how I was doing, what the content was like, and I came across a video called, gosh, what is it? It had such an eloquent, organized title. Ah, yes. Warm / bronzy / Instagram / IDK look tutorial. It's a video that I, your girl, uploaded on April 1st, 2017, and it was unfortunately not an April Fool's joke. I decided, wouldn't it be fun, wouldn't it be a quirky little momentarino if I not only reacted to, but recreated the look that I made in this video using updated products and updated maneuvers and whatnot. Come on. What's up, guys? Hi. Oh, my hair. Hi. Yeah. Also, this is back in my childhood bedroom in my childhood home before I moved out. I had recessed lighting in that room, and to get this lighting, I had to like tape a piece of paper on top of the recessed light above me because it was too strong, and I still got this super harsh, unflattering lighting with these really beautiful circles accentuating my not needing accentuation under eyes. Also, I'm out of focus and out of frame for like 80% of this video. And I'm saying that now because if I say it every single time it happens, it would be like the worst drinking game imaginable. I'm not gonna hate too much on her, me in 2017. I was trying to create content, you feel me? Trying to do the damn thing, you know? And it's not really my place to say how good a job I did because the content wasn't for me. It was for my, at that time, I think 18 subscribers. I was like, should I cook something? Should I sing something? Oh, should I talk about Baby Chef when I say cook something? I had a very short-lived, and by short-lived I mean I made one episode of it and then never again, cooking show that I made back when a lot of YouTubers were making cook with me videos. And I made one episode of it and it took me 3 hours to film, and I had to make sure I did it when my parents were gone. And then it got like barely any views when I finally uploaded it. And even throughout the process of me getting more subscribers, it still has like a very, very low amount of views. And so there's clearly absolutely no demand for me to make a second one. And now that I live alone, I could make a second one or a third one, but I don't want to and nobody wants me to, so I'm just quietly letting it die. Come on, punch in. Come through close up. Yes. Okay, here's something. When I do that, yes. It's a reference to this one particular Bretman Rock video that I think is the funniest video in the world.
Brett, you look oily. Bitch! I'm not oily, I am glowing. Yes!
Yes! I put on a primer, and the one that I use for that is the NYX white eyeshadow base. This stuff is rad. Okay. I still have my NYX white eyeshadow base. In fact, I have the exact same one that I use in this video because I'm gross. The goal of this look is to do something bronzy, and I wouldn't use a white base for something like that. Something that neutral doesn't necessitate a white base, in my opinion. Now I'm much more likely to reach for something like my Urban Decay primer potion. If I wanted to use super bright colors, I would use a white base, but we're not doing that today. So I'm going to use my Urban Decay primer potion like I just freaking said. I apply it with a lip brush. A little bit of it on the tip of the brush. Oh, I remember when I used to bother to put on primers with brushes. Who has the time? I understand now. I thought I had all the time in the world. I was so young in this video. Gosh, I must have been 23. Now, I'm a wise, vine-ripened 24-year-old, and I know that I don't have much time left on Earth. So I'm gonna set that with a matte shadow that is close to my skin tone. This may ruin everything. I don't set primer anymore. I think it's a myth. I sure haven't. I also use like a flat brush to set my primer, which I wouldn't do now. If I were going to set it, I would use something way fluffier. I'm gonna do a transition shade. You're gonna go into... Look at how clean my Modern Renaissance palette is! You know why? It's because I'd only hit it for like 2 weeks because it was a birthday present. That's why it's so clean. This is my Modern Renaissance palette now. She's beauty, she's grace. She's a complete disgrace. Oh, sweet baby. Sweet baby Jane. All right, I'm using a flat brush to use realgar as my transition shade. Realgar is super orange. This is a transition. Baby girl, sweet baby angle. Not anymore. What I'm going to do instead for a transition is I'm going to use a dark cooler, chocolatier brown, I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is my kind of go-to transition. This is the contour shade Brownie Bite from the It's My Ray Ray and BH Cosmetics collaboration palette. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush. I'm going to use this fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics. Now I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush and dip into the shade Mocha, which is from that same It's My Ray Ray palette. It's also a contour shade. I'm going to use this to soften the line at the top of where I put my transition. So what I've done so far in the past version of this is I've used a very bright orange as a transition shade. A key thing to keep in mind, realgar is a very warm orange. The color that I use to deepen the crease, as I say, is Cypress Umber, which is an extremely cool toned brown. Way the frick darker than realgar is. So let's see what happens. And just like put it right here. Oh no. Okay, just blend and don't start screaming. Oh, that looks terrible. Let's do it on the other side too. I love my attitude. I'm so positive. No, you know what? It's okay, because what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take a really pigmented metallic shadow and just put it all over the rest of my entire Hell yeah. The metallic eyeshadow in question is the Milani shadow in the shade Bella Bronze. This stuff is litty. I'm a huge fan of it. I loved that shadow. I'm gonna use Milani single eyeshadows used to be so good. And then they like gutted the range. They like got rid of half of them when they started kind of like glowing up a little bit. I don't know why they thought people would stop wanting really inexpensive single eyeshadows. They still make them, but like half the range is gone and you can never find them in drugstores anymore. Not a fan of that. So this means I have to find a bronze that's gonna go on the eye well. What bronze does the mistress want to use? No. Maybe. Actually, no, because it's discontinued. Solar Flare. Yep, for bronze purposes, I'm going to dip into my Solar Flare palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to call upon the shade Antigravity. Right there. Now, Antigravity is a lot brighter of a bronze than Bella Bronze from Milani was. We'll see. It also might not complement the dark brown that I used here, but how on brand would it be if this tutorial I'm doing right now started going as poorly as this tutorial I'm recreating did? Oh my god, like holding hands across time. So, you know, it's probably a good thing. This brush, this Morphe brush. This is like a really kind of long, flat. Oh snap, I still have that brush. It's right here. It's really dirty. Yeah, I like to use it when I need to cover my entire lid with powder in order to save a look that I'm on the fast path to destroying. Big mood. Which, ooh, that one actually looks a lot better. Yeah. So it looks like I didn't use a primer to set down the shimmer, which is fine. It's not wildly necessary with Bella Bronze. I mean, it clearly went on fine. For these purposes though, for these baked shadows, I do prefer to use a primer. In fact, I prefer to use my NYX Glitter Glue Primer. And I'm going to use the exact same flat Morphe brush that I used here. I did have the wherewithal to use a flat packer brush to cover the lid with pigment. Good on you, me, in the past. Oh, wow. That's really bright. Really orange. This actually probably would have gone better with realgar. Okay, come through. One eye. Come through, lefty. Good old lefty. Me with my political agenda. Okay. Take just even more realgar. We're just gonna act like all of this was supposed to happen. Okay, see, I like what she's doing there. My plan was to use a little bit more of my transition to kind of blur the edge of the shimmer a little bit. And I think I actually am going to use realgar, just so it's not like super, super dark around the border of the shimmer. So I'm going to use that same small fluffy brush that I used to lay down a little bit of mocha earlier and dip into realgar. I'm gonna clean my brush off a little bit and do some blurring. Because I'm using like a small amount, it actually blends into the darkness really well and it doesn't look super harsh. It just makes it look like a little bit softer of a transition. I'm also using it at the ends to kind of clean up some of the excess shimmer that got over here. I'm probably gonna end up wiping that away with a makeup wipe. I am a die-hard doing the eyes first person, so there's no shame in my game when it comes to just using a makeup wipe to clean up the edge of a look. I do it all the time. Let's see what 2017 Lisa did next. All right. This is honestly like gonna be a really simple look because I'm gonna put so much highlighter on that I won't even really need, no one's gonna look at my eyeshadow. Like, eyeshadow, whom? Eyeliner, whom? That was loud. Brows, who? Okay, I'm gonna get that makeup wipe in here. See, me in the past didn't make mistakes, okay? She had a real job. She hated the real job, yes, but she still had one. Yeah, we got some fallout down here, so makeup wipe is absolutely a necessity. What do I use to highlight my inner corner? I think I know. So I'm gonna go back into the Modern Renaissance and I'm gonna go into the shade Primavera, which is this like absurdly stunning silvery. No, girl, this gold. What? It's not even gold, it's champagne, silvery. I still think this is easily the softest, prettiest inner corner highlight that I own. I still stand. You know, we stand back then, we continue to stand. So my camera stopped recording because I'm a relatable YouTuber, but basically what I did was I used that reddish brown shade Scorpio 2 from the Zodiac palette and just used it to tame Pisces a little bit in the middle. And I'm gonna stop messing with my lower lash line now because I'm gonna ruin it if I keep doing stuff, so. Are you seeing this? Are you looking at me? Okay, what's next? I'm having fun now. Let's highlight our brows. I use just my fingers for it because like, it's 2017, you know? Me too. We don't have to pretend. We don't have to pretend anymore. Wait, I'm using the Milani Prime Light Primer, which is Milani's attempt at a luminous primer. It's terrible. We got rid of that a long time ago. What I generally use to highlight my brows is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter in the shade Rose Gold, which I'm going to use right now. Ooh, I totally forgot my brows. I use the H&M Clear Brow Gel because I don't fill in my brows. They're already black. Like, I don't need to do anything extra, honestly. That's true. I never talk about my brows on camera because I use one product in them, which is a clear brow gel. At the time of this video, I was using the H&M Makeup Clear Shaping Brow Gel. What I use now is the NYX Control Freak Clear Brow Gel because it's like $2 cheaper and way easier to find. My eyebrows are jet black. It would look absurd if I filled them in with anything. I used the Glossier Boy Brow once when I was at the Glossier store and it looked cartoonish. Yes. So eyeliner is actually my favorite part of my makeup routine. I have to do eyeliner today. I'm just using like an entire like real mirror this time. I'm not being cute anymore. It's the big leagues now. Okay. So it looks like I do a pretty standard cat eye. I use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I don't have that anymore. I'm gonna use my Eyeko Black Magic liquid eyeliner. You wake up in the middle of the night and see this at the foot of your bed. What do? Hopefully you sleep with a bat under your pillow. All right. To fill in the wing shape that I've drawn, I'm going to use my Essence Super Precise eyeliner. I can fix it. I'm gonna fix it. That's fine. That's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. I'm gonna have it be fine. I'm just not gonna look at myself. Mascara. I usually use a combination of these two mascaras. They are phenomenal. Those two mascaras are the Essence Triple XL Rockin' Doll Crazy Volume Mascara and the L'Oreal Supersizer, CoverGirl Supersizer. I don't buy the CoverGirl anymore because I don't buy from CoverGirl anymore. And I don't have that particular Essence mascara, but I do still love Essence mascaras. I have two different formulas of Lash Princess right now, and I'm going to use also a combination of two mascaras. I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess in the Sculpted Volume formula and the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. Maybelline The Falsies Push-Up Drama, which I've been told is actually quite good, so let's see if it is. Interesting. I hated it. Blush. I'm gonna go into my ABH Cosmetics Professional Blush Palette. Oh man, I missed that thing. I loved that palette. The packaging was so bad and thin and plastic, it would never, like the clasp, it never worked. I couldn't bring it anywhere. Man, that was a great palette. I wanna see if I can buy that again. I loved it. A really bright pink. Are we ready to be daring? Let's be bad. Let's be bad together. A bright pink with this look? A bright, cool cotton candy pink? I don't know if this is extra enough yet. Let's do more blush. Oh my god. Okay. This is absurd. I love it. I don't own a bright candy pink blush anymore. Not even anything close to it. So I'm going to use a similarly bright blush, just not the same shade. This is the Afrique blush from Juvia's place in the shade Bella. I'm going to use the lightest hand imaginable. Cool. Do a wee bit of contouring. Maybe I should have done this beforehand, but it's not like I use a black powder in the shade Milk Chocolate Finish and a Royal & Lang Nickel stippling brush. I'm gonna stop myself right there. I don't do that anymore. Once I got rid of that powder, I just completely abandoned the idea of using bronzer. Especially now that I use darker blushes, I don't care. It's not necessary. I'm gonna skip past this entire part. To highlight today, I'm gonna keep things real warm, and I'm gonna highlight with a rose gold blush. This is the Milani Baked blush in the shade Bella Bellini. It is a true gorgeous rose gold. Do you see it shifting in the light? No. Like, it's so pretty. You highlighted with that? No, girl. That is a blush. It's got some shimmer. That is not a highlighter. You can highlight with blushes to be sure, but that blush, absolutely not. Although I do like the idea of using a warm highlight, so I'm going to use a old favorite of mine. I'm gonna hit up my Good Sis Synthetica from NYX. This is one of my favorite highlighters. I'm using a Wet n Wild highlighting brush. Obviously, I have a lot to choose. Whoa, that's a lot of products I don't have anymore. Wow, I wish I could go back in time and get rid of some of those products earlier than I did. That Too Faced lipstick in there is gross. I hate that formula. I know what color I use before I even talk about it. I know it because I have it. It's gonna be the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Give Me Mocha. I hate this formula so much. I find it really uncomfortable, but I think this color is really cute. Nowadays, I would absolutely wear this look with a gloss, but for the sake of at least kind of being true to the video, I'm going to use this lipstick. This is the finished look. She's here, she's arrived. My choker's trying it, but it's fine. Let's go even closer. Yes. Are you experiencing this mid-level skill? Yes. Oh, look at that exaggerated skin texture. Yes! I'm living. I'm living. Are you loving these harsh, unblended lines on the eyes? Oh. This looks rough on this side. Let's just pretend this side's the only side. Cool, love that. I think I've definitely learned a thing or two about how best to put on my makeup, but I was having fun doing it then, and I am now, and I think that's, you know, the most important thing. Not to get all kumbaya on you, but I'm trying to not be as self-deprecating as I usually am. It's kind of like how you don't need to insult another woman to bring yourself up, but just with me. The two women in question are me and me in the past. Thank you for watching. before you leave, I'm gonna need you to do a quick favor for me though. If you could go ahead and have an amazing day for me, that would be absolutely glorious. And please consider scroogling to my channel. Thanks again for watching. I'm not trying it with this chair. Bye.